He was a good man. He loved God. He was a praying man. He loved and adored me. He was there for me. He was handsome. He was well educated. He didn't have any kids. He checked all the boxes. But there was still something missing. And I just knew that.
Y'all living every day, giving it to you and cutting straight. Now listen, if this your first time watching my video and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, take a second, scroll down, click on the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Say you're rocking with your boy, subscribe to the channel on the road to 1K subscribers. I appreciate that. Now moving forward, man, we got a video today about a lady, you know what I'm saying? She turned down her engagement. I'm going to explain to you, man, why. Let's dive into it.
So earlier this year, I ended a relationship and cut off an engagement from a great man. He was a good man. He loved God. He was a praying man. He loved and adored me. He was there for me. He was handsome. He was well educated. He didn't have any kids. He checked all the boxes. But there was still something missing.
Now listen, he checked off all the boxes, right? Loving man, God-fearing man, but it was still something missing. Tyrone or Chad. Listen, dog, say you want to bet your money on something, I'm trying to tell you. I can look at this woman and tell. I guarantee you, Tyrone, man. Listen, I'm not saying all black women, but mass majority of black women, they like Pookie, Ray Ray, Tyrone, or Chad. I'm telling you, man. Once that Tyrone or Chad get into that bloodstream, you know what I'm saying, and you know, she pair bond with that Tyrone and Chad, there's no way she can go to a Jonathan or a Tyler. You see what I'm saying? Or a Blair. It's no going back once they get there, man. Very few girls can escape that. But let's continue.
And I just knew that I could not go through with this marriage. There was just something that did not connect. I felt that there should have been a connection between he and I in order for me to be his wife. And so I cut off the engagement.
Now, listen, before I say the reason about that, check this out. Notice she said the word something. They don't want to say, because it's not socially acceptable to say that, but it's that Tyrone and Chad is the something. She need that umph, that masculinity, that dominance. You know what I'm saying? That street dude. That's what they like. See, they want a combination of either Pookie, Ray Ray, or Tyrone and Chad, but they want him to be, you know, more on a legitimate, successful level at the same time. She want that effect, but she want it in a suit. You know what I'm saying? That's the something that was missing. But let's continue.
And it was so difficult because he was a good man. It's easy when a person is not good. You can justify why you cut things off, but when a person is truly a good person, it's hard to explain.
And another thing too, cut the guy off, right? Cut off the engagement. You knew before getting engaged to the guy, when you was in a relationship with the guy, when you was getting to know the guy, that umph, that Tyrone, that Chad, or that Pookie and Ray Ray effect was missing. You knew that, but you kept continuing on because you wanted to convince yourself that you was going to be able to do something different, and it didn't work out. Say you was really being real about the situation, you wouldn't have wasted the man time. You allowed the man to invest his money, energy, attention, and time into you, and the whole time you was just waiting to see if it can grow into more and you can have a stronger connection, but you knew you didn't have that from the beginning. But let's continue.
So I found myself trying to explain it to family and friends, and they were asking me a whole bunch of questions that, I could not say, exactly why, other than the fact that I just did not feel the connection. There was something that was not there that I needed to be there in order for this to be my husband.
It was something not there that you need to be there. That Tyrone, that Chad, man, you need that dominance. You need that man when you get out of line, he gonna get you back in line. You know what I'm saying? He gonna check you. He gonna put you in your place. He gonna grab you by the back of your neck and suck face with you. See, that's the kind of stuff that she into. You know what I'm saying? Whoever she said, she couldn't tell, right? And you know why she said that? Because she don't want to say that she still feels and yearns for that Tyrone, man. But let's continue.
And so I stopped trying to explain it and I just trusted my decision and I went on. But then I got an epiphany and it was just like, have you ever been shoe shopping and you saw a nice pair of shoes and it's like, ooh, I love the color. I love the style. The heel is the right size and it's a reasonable price. Like it's on sale and it's a good shoe. But then when you approach the shoe, you see that it's a size 6 and you need a size 7. Does it take away from the fact that the shoe is a good shoe? Does it take away from the fact that you're getting a great deal for the for the quality? Does it take away from the fact that the heel is still the right size? It doesn't matter. All of that still makes the shoe is still good. But if it's not your size, it's not the shoe for you. And so that is what I had to accept. Yes, he was a good man. But what that feeling was is that he was not a great fit for me.
Key words. He was a good man, but he wasn't a great fit for me. I tell men time and time about that good boy behavior. You give them too much. Notice the men that give them less, they give more themselves too. Mass majority of the time, not all the time. Mass majority of the time, the men that give them less, they give the guy more of themselves. He was a good man, but not great for me. Good boy. Let's continue.
It didn't take away from who he was, but it was just confirmation that he was not a good fit for me. And that leads me to say that some of us are trying to force relationships when we know they don't fit. It doesn't mean that the person is not good. It doesn't mean that they are not good-hearted people. It just means that they're not a good fit.
Now you notice, like I just told y'all what she said, people try to force the relationship. You see what I'm saying? And this is something that I said in the beginning. She tried to convince him herself, that she was going to do something different. She tried something different and it did not work. Because you like what you like. You like that Tyrone, that Chad, the way he had your mind going, playing with your emotions, turning it on and off like a light switch. You know what I'm saying? Them arousal triggers, you know what I'm saying? When you thinking about them, you lusting for them, all them type of things. You see? Like she said, good man, but not great. Translation, he don't turn my wheels. He don't drive me crazy. He don't take me on a roller coaster ride. Let's continue.
For you. So free him up. Don't continue to settle for things that you know is going to cause discomfort in the future. Me purchasing a size 6 shoe when I wear a 7 is discomfort. Don't do it.
Shit, guys, man, listen. As a man, you must understand the kind of man you are, right? And you got to understand the type of woman that you're dealing with. But you need to know what kind of man that she was into. Do she have a mother and father in her life? You know, what's that family dynamic like? Because what they say they like versus who they choose are two different things. You can't listen to what they say. Listen to what they do. So she can tell you that she want a good man, but if she got a track record of being around Pookies and Ray Rays and Tyrones and Chads, that goes against biology, her hardwiring, what she's actually attracted to. You see what I'm saying, y'all? You can't be a Tyler and then date a woman who dated a lot of Tyrones. Because if you do that, you know who you're going to be? You're going to be a Russell. Russell married to Sierra. She went out, gave the best of her years to who? A Tyrone, Future. Now she settled down with the good boy. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to be that guy. So you have to understand exactly who it is that you're giving your resources, energy, attention, and time to. In this situation, that guy, I don't know if he didn't vet her long enough. He didn't understand what he was signing up for. You know, who he was giving that time to, because she missed that Tyrone. He was tapping them sugar walls, activating the waterfalls, and doing the quarterback withdrawal. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it was. But like I say, guys, man, this is why it's very important. Like I always say, vetting, standing on your morals, standing on your principles, standing on your values. And that's how it got to be. Because if you're doing too much for them, they lose attraction. Tyrone probably wasn't doing a half of what this guy was doing, but he was getting way more results. It's just how the game is, man. In the States, that's just what it is. Before I get out of here, y'all, man, I'm just gonna say this, man, you know, because no matter what you do, they ain't never gonna be good enough. Because like I said, once that Tyrone and Chad has penetrated that bloodstream, pair bond with this guy, gaining a soul tie with that guy, it's very few girls who can escape that. They try time again and time again. They cannot escape the desire and the want for that Pookie and Ray Ray or that Tyrone and Chad, man. Once it's in a system, it's just what it is. But listen, y'all, man, like I say, always have boundaries, respect yourself, man. Be on your purpose, be on your grind, get your money on point, get your mind on point, man, get your body on point, man. And last but not least, man, get you a passport, man, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Listen, y'all, like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, man. Say you rocking with your boy, man. You want to deal with somebody that's official, man, and subscribe to the channel, man. The more I can get from y'all, man, the more I can give y'all. You know, tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another friend. Look, man, I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.
Yeah, got the streets on fire, feel the heat, the Wayne way. Ain't never had no handouts, put in work, I'm self-made. Superhero strength, I got the power, Luke Cage. Flexing on them haters like Drake.